Cryptology for You, the channel that's not even about cryptology at all, but all about cryptocurrency. I'm your host, Paulie D, and today we're going to do something dangerous. We're going to catch a falling knife. I still want to remind you, none of this is financial advice. This is purely for educational purposes and perhaps a tiny bit of entertainment too. I tried a new Coinrule Bot strategy and I was a bit surprised about how well it turned out over a very short period of time, and I'm going to show you that strategy in this video. If you're not already a Coinrule member, you can click on the link below in the description and you can join up at Coinrule there. You don't have to pay anything to start with, it's all free, but there are some paid subscriptions there too if you want. If you follow through this video, I'll show you how to set up this Coinrule strategy and then you'll be all ready to go. You might have been told, if you're a chef, for example, that if a knife is dropping, don't try to catch it, you're only going to injure yourself. The same sort of applies for crypto. If you see crypto falling, you think, oh yeah, I can get right in on that. And then it just keeps on falling and you find yourself in a bit of despair. Well, what say there was a way to catch a falling knife? If you are familiar with Coinrule, this is the strategy I've started to use. Take a screenshot, go off, make that Coinrule rule, put it on a demo, or use your API on one of the exchanges that you have, and you can do this live as well. Remember, that link is directly below in the description if you want to join up. If you haven't already done so, pause the video now, join up, because then you can follow step by step on how to do the strategy. You can do it as a demo just to see how it works, so it won't cost you a cent and there is no risk at all then if it's in a demo, but at least you get to see how some of the bots work that aren't just passive earners. This is an active bot. You program this one to choose the coin based on a set of parameters, and those parameters are what we're going to design right now. Once you've signed up with Coinrule, or if you're already there, just open up Coinrule and you can just select Create a Rule. You might be offered one of the plans, and that's fine. Check out the plans. They aren't expensive when you consider what Coinrule can actually do for you. Make sure before you start any plan that you join up with their Discord. I will put a link in the description below as well, and you can ask any questions and even join online seminars that can help you design your own strategies at Coinrule. When you're starting a new rule, your screen will look a bit like this. Now, I'm only doing this on a demo, but if you want, you can access Binance or one of the other exchanges just by using their API. Click on Demo Exchange for this one, unless you're going to use an exchange, but then that's your choice. In previous Coinrule strategies, I've always started off with an event, but this time we're not going with an event. We're going to go with timer. So click on timer. And I'm going to set this to go off every 12 hours. And I want that starting immediately. So as you can see, for those new to Coinrule, everything is a set of drop-down boxes that you choose what you want to do next. So your first set of drop-down boxes should look like timer, every 12 hours, starting immediately. And now we want to push on an action. With the actions, you can buy and sell. So in this case, we want to buy a particular type of coin. Now, if we're going to catch a falling knife, we're going to have to buy a very particular type of coin. I'm just starting off with buying 50 USD of the worst performing coin on the market. That does sound a little counterintuitive, doesn't it? But it's not. We want the worst performing coin on the market, and I'll show you what that actually means towards the end of this video. On the demo version, you have a set of wallets, but I'm going to use my USDT wallet. But this is up to you. If you're using your Binance exchange, you'll have your own particular wallet that you're using, or you can just see some of the other wallets that are available on the demo if that's what you want to do. But I'm just going for USDT for this one. So now your second line should be buy $50 worth of the worst performing coin on the market using your USDT wallet as a limit order. Now, on a demo version, you can't do market orders, but I would recommend using a market order if you're going to use the exchange. So click on limit order and let's get to the next line. For the next, we're going to do an operator. Now an operator gives us a couple of other choices, and in this case we don't want to do a few things. So click on Do Not, and then come up with a bunch of ideas of the things you do not want to do. Now, I don't want to buy the same coin twice. If it really is the worst performing coin on the market and it becomes the worst performing coin on the market twice, you could end up losing twice on that same coin. Well, I also don't want to buy any stable coins, so click those two. Same coin twice and stable coins. We're not going to buy those. Now that we've sorted out the things we don't want to buy, let's put in what we want to sell. So hit the operator button and let's put in the sell order. Now that you've hit operator, you'll get then. And now, then if that coin has a price. Now click on price, and then we're going to do a price increase by, and we're going to do by 3% from the price which you bought. So let's take a look at that again. Then, if that coin has a price increase by 3% from the price which you bought, you're then going to add on another if statement because we want to put in a stop loss. So this is a profit one here, the price increasing by 3%. But what happens if the coin drops in price? We don't want to be holding on to it, and we want to try and clear it before we lose too much. So we're going to put in our stop loss. So click another if, and then we're going to do an or statement. Our first line is if that coin has a price increase by 3%. Now our second line is going to be or that coin has a price decrease by 3%. And so pop that in. Well, let's just pull back. There was quite a lot to take in. So let's look at both of those lines together. The first line is the sell line for a profit. If that coin has a price increase by 3% from the price which you bought. The second line is the stop loss line in case the coin decreases in value and we don't want to hold on to that coin. So, or that coin has a price decrease by 3% from the price which you bought. This covers both of our bases, and so we're not going to make more than 3% up or lose more than 3% if the coin goes down. Well, now we need to actually sell the coin, so we want to put in an action. Click on the action button now. Originally we were buying, but this time we're going to sell, so click on sell. And we're going to sell all of that coin that we bought, so 100% of the amount bought of that coin to my, well, you get to choose which wallet you want. So click on that, and I've chosen my USDT wallet, which was the wallet which I took out of in the first place. We're selling as a limit order as well. The final thing you need to do is just choose how many times you want this to run. So I'm just going to execute this 10 times because I don't want to go in too deep and get caught with lots of coins, and plus the market is a little bit choppy at the moment and this is probably the right amount of time to do so. I'm going to name the rule Paulie D's Catch a Falling Knife 12 hours. It's just a bit explicit and obviously what it is. And then I'm just going to launch this rule. Before launching, you get to see exactly what it is you're putting in, so I've named it. I'm going to buy 50 USD of the worst performing coin on the market with my USDT wallet as a limit order. But I'm not going to buy the same coin twice or stable coins. And then, if that coin has a price increase by 3% from the price which I bought, or if that coin has a price decrease by 3% from the price which I bought, then I'm going to sell 100% of that coin to my USDT wallet as a limit order. And I'm executing this every 12 hours for just 10 times. Hit that launch demo button and you're away. Once your rule is running, you can see that it is on, and there is the name of the rule, and you can click on it to see it. Now I'm just running this one as a demo, but again, you can run this using your Binance or other exchanges API. Once the rule is triggered, you'll start getting some data up in this box here, showing you a graph of your profits, hopefully, and your history will come down the bottom there on the web version. You can use this on a mobile phone. It's just much better on desktop. So literally 2 minutes later, bang, I had a hit. I had the worst performing coin on the market. In this case, it's CTXC. Now, to be fair, I hadn't really even heard of CTXC, but Coinrule was able to find it. So what made CTXC the worst performing coin on the market? This is what Coinrule is looking for. The worst performing coin tracks the coin that had the biggest price drop in the most recent one-day candle compared to the previous one-day candle as per TradingView. So I decided to investigate to see what the CTXC really was doing. Oh, I've moved up here now just so that you can see what CTXC was actually doing. And here is this worst performing coin on the market. Take a look, the one-day candle the day before, and now the today's candle. This is what made CTXC the worst performing coin on the market. I'm back down here now, but check this out. I came back just a couple of hours later and bam, I'd sold all my CTXC for a little profit. We're looking at just 3%, remember, and so these are just going to be small profits gradually. I was pretty happy with that, to be fair, but I was going to see what the next coin buys were like. You can see when the next execution is going to happen. In this case, I have to wait 11 more hours before that was going to happen because we set it to go once every 12 hours. Well, the magic of the internet means I can fast forward time quite quickly and you get to see what the next one was. Well, DYDX. This is a coin I actually had heard of and was pretty familiar with, and again, a second profit. I'm very happy with this too. You can see that this one only took less than an hour to reach that 3% increase. So I got lucky 2 times in a row perhaps, or maybe not. I checked back a couple more times. Unfortunately, the demo mode stopped showing the profits, but there were some sales and most were profits, except for the last one, which was a bit on the downside, but it could only be as low as 3% down. I was already up, so overall, definitely up. Of course, you need to still do your own research. Now, I use Coinrule just for this exact type of strategy, things that I would never pick myself. The bot does this completely emotionless, and, well, that's the way you should be trading. The bot just does this for you. Part of your research should be running this in the demo version first anyway, just to familiarize yourself with the bot concept. If you want to talk to me a bit more about this, you can join in with my Telegram, Discord or Facebook groups. I'll put all the links in the description below, but I'll also put the link to the Coinrule Discord group, but just make sure you use that link that I provide you for joining up with Coinrule, because of course it just makes me look a lot better. It also doesn't cost you anything and it helps support the channel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and you're going to subscribe to the channel. You're going to like and share this with some friends because they might want to try to catch a falling knife themselves without hurting themselves. I'm your host, Paulie D, and, well, happy profits out there.